You are a leader. In fact, that's probably why you clicked on this video. You saw the name of it and you thought, that's for me. I've got to figure out how to improve my leadership skills. In today's video, I'm going to show you just exactly how to do that. Welcome to Real Life Abundance. I'm your host Trillo, and in this week's Torah portion, we get some very unique insight into how Moses, one of the greatest leaders ever, led the people of Israel. So Moses is taking care of an entire nation of ex-slaves. They don't know how to function as a nation yet. They don't really know who they are. They don't have their identity down. They don't know really what they're doing yet. Does that sound familiar to you? Maybe at your work, maybe at wherever you're taking care of the elderly or doing school with the kids, whatever it is that you are a leader in, whatever field you're in. Do you ever feel like these people have no idea what they're doing? I need help. I have got to figure out how to work with these people. I'm supposed to lead these guys? Well, Moses found himself in that situation, and it says that he was sitting there judging their cases, their problems, from morning until night. He didn't have time to do anything else in life. And quite often that's how we usually get when we're leading, when we're in a position of leadership, especially in business. We get to the point where we think, I just don't have a life anymore. I don't have time for life. I don't have time for friends. I don't have time for romance. I don't have time for the kids because there's too much to do. I've got to be there from sunup till sundown. I go home, I get to bed, I come back and I do it again. Well, that's how Moses was feeling. So Moses' father-in-law, his wife's dad, comes down to see this great leader of the millions of Israelites who have escaped from Egypt. And he sees Moses, the great man of God, sitting in the same seat all day, judging the cases of the people, hearing their problems, hearing their complaints, because they didn't have anybody else to go to. There was no hierarchy, there was no system of government, there was no king. He had to take care of everything all by himself. Moses was in trouble. His father-in-law turns to him and he says, Moses, kid, listen, I know you're this great leader and all, but trust me, you are going to kill yourself doing this. If you're going to be successful, you have got to learn how to have these people lead themselves. When you are in a position of leadership, the most important thing you can ever do is to learn how to replace yourself. Get other people who work underneath you, as well as those who work around you in the other offices, the other fields, to be able to come in and fill your shoes. You should be able to be gone for a day without the place collapsing. You should be able to be gone for a month without the place collapsing because you've set up a system where everybody knows their place and everybody has something to do. Moses was instructed by his father-in-law to set up teams of 50s, teams of 10s, teams of 100s. Everybody had somebody to go to. Instead of millions of people coming to Moses, now it was basically like the court system where you had to get all the way up to the Supreme Court to be able to go talk to Moses. That is where you want to get to be. You've got to be able to take the people under you, find their strengths, pick out the ones that you know are going to be able to help you, and assign them a position of help, even if it's unofficial. Maybe you don't have that leverage within your company. Maybe you don't have the authority to be able to hire assistants. Fine. Take the people you do have and say, you're the best one at this. That's your baby from now on. Everybody else has got that chore too. They can be responsible for their own actions, but I want you to set the example. I want you to show them how, if they have a problem with it, you're the guy they come to. And if you can't help them with it, then come to me. The more of these blocks and fail-safes that you put in place, the longer it's going to be before you're pulling out your hair with problems at work. So that's it for today, guys. It's a short one because I wanted to make sure that you're able to get back out there and immediately put this into action. Get yourself a notepad, put down a list of everybody that is underneath you in your organization, and immediately start finding out their strengths. Put a strength with every single one. That's important. If you find somebody that you can't put a strength to, get them out of there. Find a strength for every single person on the list and make that their specialty, and let the whole rest of the team know, hey, you come to him for this problem. If you've got an issue with this, she's the one. Make sure that everybody in your organization knows this is this person's specialty, and I want you to go to that person for that situation. One final thought. The most important thing that you can take away from this is not a system of organization. It is not that Moses had to figure out a way to get all the people to take care of themselves. The most important thing that you can come away from this with is that he listened to his father-in-law. You need a mentor. You need a guide. Just as much as everybody in your organization needs to have somebody that they can look to, you need to look at your life and say, I need help with this, I need help with this, I need help with this, and I know this guy's good at it, this guy's good at it, and this guy's good at it, and I need to go to those people to help me learn. Moses would have still been sitting there all day, every day, if not for his father-in-law, if not for his listening to his father-in-law. Find someone you can listen to. Find a mentor. So guys, I know I said one last thing, but this really is the one last thing. I'm not getting paid to say this, but if you need to find someone that can help you with your skills, Skillshare is a website where there are hundreds and thousands of people set up who are extreme professionals in their field that you can go and for a low cost, you can sign up and get video after video after video after class after class after class from true masters. And you can excel in your own field by finding your own Moses' father-in-law to turn to. You need that in your life. Again, I don't have an affiliate program with them. I wish I did, because I would tell everybody in the world, go to Skillshare, sign up today, and I can collect my money. But I don't collect money for this. I just want the best for you guys. Go there, sign up, find somebody that you can turn to, and get a mentor today. See you next time.